Good morning. Well, it is a pleasant 59 degrees, at least relatively mild for this time of year, 59 degrees to get your day started today. Sunrise today will be at 6:58. Sunset will be at 8:04. Taking a look at the weather, we see those low pressure systems camped out to the west of us, one right over the southern tip of Lake Michigan, and the precipitation associated with those low pressure systems and that front that'll move through here in the next day or so. But I wanted to also talk about the temperatures, kind of going to be the big story here. Looking at the temperature graph for today, still see relatively mild temperatures here for today. For your Saturday, we'll see that cooler air start to push down in a little bit on the backside of those fronts. But the big story is Sunday. Sunday, that warm air really blasts through. We should see some temperatures probably around 80, maybe the low 80s in parts of Ohio on Sunday. Taking a look at our forecast specifically for today, a chance of showers and thunderstorms. Showers this afternoon after 2. We'll have a high today around 68 degrees. For tonight, showers this evening, mostly cloudy with a low around 38. And for your Saturday, mostly cloudy, then gradually becoming sunny, but we'll only get up to around 57 for Saturday. Then for your Sunday, mostly cloudy, but we're going to get up to, they're saying 77, high near 77. If the clouds thin out and we get a little bit more sun, I wouldn't be surprised if we get a little bit warmer than 77 on Sunday. Taking a quick look at sports, the Lady Cats fell to Lucas yesterday, scoring that game, New London 6, Lucas 8. The Lady Cats will host Plymouth on Monday. The baseball team had an even tougher day, losing to St. Mary Central Catholic 7-0. The baseball team travels to Mansfield Senior today. Congratulations go out to Wildcat Bryce Hall, as Firelands Electric recently announced that Bryce will be representing the cooperative on the 2026 Youth Tour to Washington, D.C. The son of Matthew and Misty Hall, Bryce is a junior at New London High School, where he is a current class officer and member of the Student Council. Bryce is also active in the school's chapters of FFA and Teen Leadership Corps, as well as a member of the yearbook staff. Bryce will join 45 other students from Ohio's rural electric cooperatives as they tour the sites in and around our nation's capital, such as Gettysburg, the Smithsonian Institution, the Supreme Court Building, U.S. Capitol, and many more. Congratulations, Bryce. Well, on the calendar today, varsity baseball at Mansfield Senior and the Friday evening performance of Seussical at the high school. The New London Food Bank will be open from 1:30 to 3 p.m. in the Community Outreach Building. Today is National Farm Animals Day, it is Cinnamon Crescent Day, and National Siblings Day. Taking a look at some history on this day, in 1986, Halley's Comet reached the perigee, point nearest the Earth, of its most recent passage near the planet. In 1957, the courtroom classic 12 Angry Men was released. It starred Henry Fonda as a juror who tries to convince the others that the accused murderer may be innocent. Way back in 1872, people in Nebraska celebrated the first Arbor Day, planting more than 1 million trees. Other U.S. states and countries later adopted the holiday. Well, the answer to yesterday's trivia question, the Astrodome in Houston, Texas, where the Houston Astros defeated the New York Yankees 2-1 in an exhibition game, the first indoor MLB game. Well, today's question, born on this day in 1925, this author published The Great Gatsby, a classic in American literature. Who is that author? Well, finally, I'll leave you with this. Today, a 10-year-old with a $100 smartphone has access to more information than any human being on Earth had before the 1990s. Well, I'm Steve. Thanks for spending some time with me today. Do stay safe out there, and I'll see you on the next video.